Hey guys, welcome back to Cocky Gachas, and in this video we're going to touch on the new update, and I'm going to touch on what exactly dropped in this update because there are a couple of things and some things that are not being mentioned in the patch notes as well. So first things first, we do have of course our maintenance gems, right? And you can see right here there are two packs of maintenance gems. The reason is because this one is for our regular maintenance for this update, as well as having a second one because apparently there were some like cash shop issues and they had to take down the game right after they put up the game. So this 500 gems was to compensate for that. So we do have 800 Everstones for free right here. And what's more, we have this survey over here. You can see they are saying that Savior, please take the survey. It's only from March 30th to April 3rd. So definitely go do the survey because you're going to receive 500 Everstones. And I do think that this survey is going to be quite important. Let me click on it. Accurately looking at this. Okay, so right here, if you select the language itself, after you select the language, you will be able to complete this survey, and you can see right here, once you complete the survey, they will send the Everstones into your mailbox and it will be claimable for 7 days. Also, I would like to urge people to not just like click random buttons and just submit the survey, right? The fact that they are going to like release this survey and give you Everstones means that they really take our feedback very seriously. So I would urge you guys to definitely take your time to do this. From what I've seen, right, this survey is quite comprehensive. However, it shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to complete, and they're asking you a lot of like stuff like how many games are you currently playing, including Eversoul, meaning they're looking towards, okay, if you're playing a lot of games, right, if their audience is playing a lot of games at the same time, they would have to find ways to cut down the time that they are spending on Eversoul, or have to make Eversoul more engaging so that people will play Eversoul more compared to other games, right? All this kind of stuff. And also they will ask you about your favorite aspects of the game, and then what exactly do you look forward to the game itself. Are you enjoying Eversoul? If you don't like it, right, put a 1, right? But don't throw, and if you like it, then don't just randomly put a 1. I know that people like to put negative feedback so that the feedback will be more like relevant, right? But of course, we try to be as fair as possible, and all this stuff is what is in Eversoul that attracts you, right? What satisfies you, and all this kind of questions. So this one is very important. Definitely go in and do it. I will be doing it later after I finish this video. So right here, once you submit it, you should be able to get your Everstones. And I heard some people say that maybe you wouldn't get it the first time round. So definitely log in, log out, and then you would be able to see it in your mail, right? That's from what I have heard. And the next thing that I'm going to cover is of course going to be the guild rate, and there are a couple changes, but I'm not going to touch on this in detail right now, but you can just to go in briefly, like, because I'm going to touch on the guild rate as a whole in detail in a separate video. So the first thing is we have a practice mode over here. You can see these are my teams. I'm just practicing with the teams right now, trying to experiment as well. So I'm not too sure what teams are the best, and of course there are 3 teams, and now you can't duplicate the treasures, right, like I've mentioned previously in the patch notes review. And also what is very important is that now the Charek boss, right, from what I've noticed is that there is a new mechanic also right here where they mentioned that you do need to like lower her attack so that the damage that she receives is going to be higher. I think it's a defense debuff once you lower her attack. So this is very important. Once again, touch on detail. But now there's also only going to be 1 challenge left, and there is a skip button. So for the first day you can skip, but subsequent days you can just skip if you think that that's your highest score, you want to improve it. So that's the guild rate system. And also we have the Mariam banner that just dropped, and you can see right here, right, 13 days left, and they are going to go with the 3 weeks schedule for new banners right now. Of course, I'm not going to do a detailed analysis of Mariam, but TLDR, I do think that if you are looking for a good DPS, right, I wouldn't recommend Mariam. Of course, if you are just starting, maybe there are some merits to drawing, but I would prefer to go for normal summon. If you're a beginner, right, I think going for normal summon over Mariam might be the better choice over here. Just my personal take, and I don't think Mariam is that good of a hero to invest in straight from the start for a beginner, right? There are lots of better heroes from that perspective. And also something that I would like to point out is that there is a secret QOL change, right? Secret as in not being mentioned in the patch, and that is to the town, which I do think it's a much needed change. Although you can see right here on screen, the loading time is still ridiculously slow. I'm not sure if just because I'm running on emulator. You guys can tell me whether the optimization has improved. But what really changed is that look at this mobs right now. The mobs are walking a lot faster, and I've also noticed that they would aggro to you, right, from a much further distance. distance, right? Look at the big mob. They actually aggro to you instead of just like standing over there until you walk to them. And also the Savior and the Lindsay over here, right, seems to be walking a bit faster and rolling also for longer distance. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel that that is the case. So this is a really good change itself. I do think Eversoul is really taking note that this town system needs to be fixed, right? Because this is something that really drives people out of the game. I've spoke to a lot of people. I've heard a lot of comments, feedback, right, about this thing itself, and that is that the town system takes too long for us to kill off the monsters. And here, I only did kill 10 monsters, but if we were to take into account like the area 2, right, you're going to kill 20 monsters. So without all these changes, right, without further updates, we are going to have a very hard time when it comes to clearing the town itself. It's going to be super boring, and this chore is going to drive off even more people. One more thing that has been updated, of course, is the town aspects when it comes to the soul rare spots, right, where you can see I have purchased like 2 additional ones, and if I want to purchase more, I will have to pay more town coins. Personally, I don't think there is a need to unlock too many of those, but it really depends on where your account is, right? For me, this is what I think is necessary, unless I purchase even more part-time jobs, like shops itself, which I am in the process of doing so. So once I have more of those part-time jobs, shops that I've purchased, I'm going to unlock even more rare slots. But for now, I think this is enough for me for level 12 town. Definitely you have to configure it to yourself, right? I cannot specify how many rare slots you need. So if you are running out of energy, definitely pick up more rare slots. And also the thing that a lot of people have been waiting for is the bond system, right, whereby the points are now not going to decrease. You can see my Lindsay, previously she was on 100 or 0, I'm not too sure, but she got bumped into 1240. So all your souls below 1000 would have been automatically bumped up to 1000, and now they would not decay. Their points would stay here, so you can eventually work out to 3000 by doing their daily quests, as well as also giving or talking to them on a daily basis. Now, before I end off this video, you can see here I have 12 tickets, right, and I'm still missing the Lindsay, so I'm going to try my luck over here. Maybe we would have some good luck. I do need 1 Lindsay, and that is about it. There's really nothing I need more than Lindsay, so please give me Lindsay, right? At least give me some. Oh god, it might be Lindsay, guys. Finally, right? I've done so many times on video. Maybe this is the first time I'm going to get lucky. Give me a Lindsay, please. Please, Lindsay. 1 Lindsay. Oh my god! I actually got it, guys. Holy! I actually got it. Wait. Oh my god, I actually got it. I can't believe this. Okay, finally we got the final Lindsay. Although it's a bit late, right? Because you know that the Lindsay event is coming next week. So regardless, I was going to get it to Origin, but that was quite a good like surprise. I was thinking it's going to be a disappointment again, right? Last time we did get Catherine, but this time we finally managed to get Lindsay, and here we go, Origin Lindsay, just in time for the guild raid. I haven't even completed my tries yet, so this would be good to boost up my score for guild raid as well. And here you can see there's a pack, right? So that is about it for all the updates. I'm quite satisfied with this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you want to find out what's coming in the next update, as well as in a couple months what exactly is coming to Eversoul, definitely check out this video over here where I touch on the roadmap itself. I react to it and break down the details of this, and I'm quite excited about it. I'll see you guys over there. This is Corky Gachas signing off.